I'm Taylor.
It's tea time with Sophia, Grace and Rosie. Today our guest is Taylor Swift.
How's it going?
Will you dress up for tea time?
I would love to. Do you have costumes?
Yeah, they're right there.
Oh my gosh. I was so jealous that you guys were dressed like a princess and I didn't think
you
to.
look like one, like us.
Who do you think is your favorite princess?
You. Yeah, you.
Oh my
You look beautiful
gosh.
in a tiara. It looks like you've got a pink tutu and a lovely top.
Thank you so much.
Taylor Swift. You have brought joy and resolve to your hundreds of millions of fans throughout the world. One of the best-selling music artists in history. You have crossed genres, demographics, age groups, and borders of all kinds to touch lives around the globe. With 9 original studio albums, 2 re-recorded studio albums, and you have supported initiatives to protect women and girls from harassment and sexual assault.
I've tried to learn French several times in my life because I think it's a really beautiful language.
It is beautiful. Say something in French right now.
You're putting me on the spot, but I mean, je suis calme.
Ah, thank you.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
It means I am calm.
Oh.
Je ne peux pas te parler comme ça.
Oh, that's good. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Thanks.
I don't know what that means, but that sounded real French. What I'll do is I'll read a question, and then you will answer the question, and then hit this for no apparent reason.
I love it.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, and you're doing the movie Cats.
Yeah.
So you probably have an advantage because you probably
I
act more like...
understand them.
Yes.
Yeah, I studied
Because James
them.
Corden had to learn, went to cat school.
We all went to cat school. You have no idea. It was like all my dreams came true on the set of this film. It was like they literally, they're like, you can come to set as much as you want. And I ended up being there like every day for 4 months. Just like, they're like, oh, Taylor's doing cat school again. Again. She's still here. She's still doing cat school.
What did you learn?
Well, you crawl around on the floor and you pretend to be a cat.
Right. I bet you're really a good cat.
I mean, we'll see. I really don't know. I had I had the most fun.
Yeah.
I had the best time.
You have fearlessly challenged the exploitation of music artists and successfully championed their right to be compensated for their work.
Taylor Swift. Of the authority vested in me, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Fine Arts, honoris causa.
It's just been really fun to kind of expand the musical experience past just listening to a song. Like, I also want people to be like watching the music video and what's that thing in the background and what's that song playing underneath there and is there a reason she said that in French? So.
Right. Because people, and usually your fans are pretty good at figuring it out, right?
They're excellent at figuring
What
it
is
out.
the worst, how far off have they been? What's the worst they've been?
Oh, man. Well, there were some fans that thought I had something to do with Avengers Endgame.
Oh, really?
Which I would have loved to have been asked, but I wasn't.
No, you weren't.
Asked to be in it at all.
Yeah.
Because we had the single coming out the same day, and I have a song that was called Endgame, and so they were like, oh my God, she's gonna defeat Thanos, and
Right.
I let everyone down.
Yeah, yeah.
Again.
You know what I thought was so cool when I talked to you on the Grammys? I didn't know that you had predicted that I would wear a gold dress.
No, I know that you always wear a dress because I've got this little magazine. Me and Rosie have got one as well, and you're in it, and it says the gold girl, and you're every little picture in it, you're wearing gold.
And that's how you knew?
And it really suits you.
Thank you so much.
I've got these glitter glues, and guess what the colour is on the glitter glue?
What color?
Silver. No. Gold.
Gold?
Gold, yeah. Wow. And it's got gold.
Glitter
and
glue always
pink,
makes things better, don't you think? Like if
Yeah.
you have a paper and you're drawing,
Sparkly.
you just put all kinds of glitter glue on
Yeah.
it. All of a sudden it's like, here's my drawing with glitter glue. It's just better,
So
I think.
nice.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I feel so proud to share this day with my fellow honorees. I'm 90% sure the main reason I'm here is because I have a song called 22. And let me just say, I am elated to be here with you today as we celebrate and graduate New York University's class of 2022.
We're back with the only person who loves cats possibly as much as I do, or more. But I think, no, we
I don't want to get in a fight about it.
No, but no, we both love cats. Let's
Yeah.
just leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right. What's the title of your next single?
Oh, I can't tell you that. That's crazy.
No, well, I was going to try. Can you sing some of it?
No.
Okay.
Not a single one of us here today has done it alone. We are each a patchwork quilt of those who have loved us, those who have believed in our futures, those who showed us empathy and kindness, or told us the truth, even when it wasn't easy to hear. Those who told us we could do it when there was absolutely no proof of that. Someone taught you to dream and offered up some moral code of right and wrong for you to try and live by. Someone tried their best to explain every concept in this insanely complex world to the child that was you as you asked a bazillion questions, like, how does the moon work? And why can we eat salad but not grass? And maybe they didn't do it perfectly. No one ever can. If they are in this stadium, I hope you'll find your own way to express your gratitude for all the steps and missteps that have led us to this common destination.
Okay, so there's video of your other two cats on the plane, I think. Is that what we have?
I think it's just a picture,
It's
but
a-
it's a good demonstration of like just what my personal life looks like.
Yep.
It's just, well, that's, oh, I mean, that's
Wait.
just Olivia stretching.
That's just...
That's my middle child. Yeah,
Yep.
she's kind of like a seal. Like,
And she just lays on her back? Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Isn't she amazing? And her tail just never grew.
Oh,
and
my
then she
God.
stands up, here's Meerkat. One, yeah,
Up.
get it. She's a really special animal. And that was when she was a baby.
Oh,
Meowing.
my God. They're just
Yeah.
so cute.
I
And
got
now...
good ones.
I know that words are supposed to be my thing, but I will never be able to find the words to thank my mom and dad, my brother Austin, for the sacrifices they made every day so I could go from singing in coffee houses to standing up here with you all today, because no words would ever be enough. To all the incredible parents, family members, mentors, teachers, allies, friends, and loved ones here today who have supported these students in their pursuit of educational enrichment, let me say to you now, welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you.
Can you tell us a joke?
Okay, what did the ocean say to the sand?
I don't know.
Nothing, it just waved.
I'd like to thank NYU for making me, technically, on paper at least, a doctor. Not the type of doctor you would want around in case of an emergency. Unless your specific emergency was that you desperately needed to hear a song with a catchy hook and an intensely cathartic bridge section. Or if your emergency was that you needed a person who can name over 50 breeds of cats in 1 minute.
All right, if you can't sleep in the middle of the night, what do you do?
I go downstairs and rummage through the kitchen and eat whatever I can find, and it's really less like a human being and more like a raccoon in a dumpster. Like the next morning, we walk downstairs and we're like, what happened here? And
Right.
I don't remember.
Does that help you sleep if you eat a whole lot and then?
It's not really voluntary.
Oh, do you sleep eat?
I think so. I don't really remember it, but I know it happens because it could have only been me or cats.
Right. Well, that wasn't the question. We're learning something different. I said, if you can't sleep at night, what do you do? But it sounds like
I'm still sleeping and doing it?
Yes, it sounds like you've got an issue.
Yep.
Okay.
Life can be heavy, especially if you try to carry it all at once. Part of growing up and moving into new chapters of your life is about catch and release. What I mean by that is knowing what things to keep and what things to release. You can't carry all things, all grudges, all updates on your ex, all enviable promotions your school bully got at the hedge fund his uncle started. Decide what is yours to hold and let the rest go. Oftentimes, the good things in your life are lighter anyway, so there's more room for them. One toxic relationship can outweigh so many wonderful, simple joys. You get to pick what your life has time and room for. Be discerning.
We're back with Taylor Swift, who was just telling me about washing her legs in the shower. I couldn't hear you. Did you say you do wash them or you don't?
I do, because when you shave your legs, the shaving cream is like soap, right?
Yeah, it is. I think that's a reason that most women wash their legs, because we have to, because we shave our legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that counts. So,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
I'm on the right side of history then.
Unless you're not shaving, and then you're not washing. So whenever you're not shaving, you don't wash, you're saying?
No, I don't think I would say that.
Well, it seems like you did just say
But I
it.
kind of always shave my legs.
Every day?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
God, you must be hairy. All right, so let's talk about.
So sweet.
I don't know why you don't come here more often.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about things that make us squirm, but really shouldn't, I'd like to say I'm a big advocate for not hiding your enthusiasm for things. It seems to me that there is a false stigma around eagerness in our culture of unbothered ambivalence. This outlook perpetuates the idea that it's not cool to want it, that people who don't try are fundamentally more chic than people who do. Never be ashamed of trying. Effortlessness is a myth. The people who wanted it the least were the ones I wanted to date and be friends with in high school. The people who want it the most are the people I now hire to work for my company.
You have another video coming out soon.
Ish, yeah.
When is it coming out?
I don't know yet, because we have to finish it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think you said you wanted me in it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a dream.
Yeah.
Would you want to do that?
I don't know, but I'll think about it.
Okay.
For sure.
Please do.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Cool.
Okay.
That's great.
All right.
Thank you, Taylor. I'm Sophia Grace. I'm Rosie. And this has been Tea Time. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Ah,
See you
that was
later.
nice.